Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 824. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I will be telling you what's happening today in Durham. I invite you to go ahead and click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. If you'd like to join me on camera, you can shoot the breeze, promote yourself, promote your business, your special event. All that would be great. It would also be great if you go ahead and share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what is happening. I'm sure you've seen it on the news about they're thinking of, they have three choices. The city has some kind of a plan for 147 to reconnect Hayti with downtown. I don't know. It sounds interesting. Let me know what you think about it, because they have three different choices, and I don't know. It sounds kind of interesting. I'm not sure what to think of it just yet. But anyway, I put on my specs and move my keyboard out of the way. And let us go to the Word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page. Lots of programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and, of course, local government as well, city, county, and state. So check out the page and then go up and down and the page and see what programs pertain to you and your family. Sign up. You can even find places to volunteer at if that's what you're looking for. So I'm on the Word page. Let's see. Let's check. Actually, there are no city vacancies this week, which is kind of rare, but that's good. That's good. So the next city vacancy, let's see, they'll be looking to fill a vacancy on September 2nd. So that is next week. And that will be, they're trying to fill a vacancy on the Citizens Advisory Committee and the Durham Board of Adjustment. So if you're interested in either of those two positions, then go ahead, click on that blue link, and then let the city know by end of day next Wednesday that you want to fill one of those vacancies. Okay, and now let's see, the Durham County Libraries. Now today is Monday, so the Durham County Libraries are all open until 8, except for Bragtown. Bragtown closes at 6, and then the libraries reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. Okay, now we have a lot of, with it being the end of summer, a lot of people are moving into town. So we have this thing called the Durham Community Fridges that I want you to know about. Just in case you have some extra food or you catch a good sale, you want to help people who are struggling and need food. This started during COVID, where cities all across the country were putting out I shouldn't say cities, it's not a city endeavor. It is a everyday people kind of thing. So, hey, I see a fist bump. That is William M. Andrews. Look who's here. Hey, William. Big fist bump there in 3D. And he's saying good afternoon from North Carolina Central University, NCCU. And of course, it's a beautiful day in the Bull City. Thank you, William. I appreciate that, and I really hope you're having a really, really, really good day. I know you are, because you're a very, very positive person. Okay, so about these Durham community fridges, like I said, people in all cities all across the country, or maybe even different countries, are doing this, where they're putting out 24/7 access refrigerators. And William's saying, yes, he is having a good day. Wonderful. Happy to hear that. And I hope this year is going to be a really good school year for you too, for sure. So we have three. St. Joseph Episcopal Church has one at 1902 West Main Street on the Iredell Street side. That's behind Whole Foods. And then the served by bus number 11. The Scrap Exchange, 2050 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center, served by bus number 10. Bragtown Baptist Church, 3218 North Roxborough Street, served by number 4. Go Durham bus number 4. So basically, you catch a good sale, or maybe you get food. Maybe you're struggling too, and you got a bunch of food from, White Rock or Jamat or the different places that give food away, or Catholic Charities or whatever. And maybe there's some that you don't like or can't eat. Don't throw it away. Take it to the community fridge, one of the community fridges, and then somebody else can enjoy the food that you are putting in there. So there's always a cupboard next to each refrigerator, which means you can put rice in there, canned goods, etc. And one more thing, I've got a website here. You can check the website and see what is in each refrigerator, and that helps you make your decision as to which refrigerator I want to put my extra food in. Or if you're the one looking for food, then you can see which, what food is in each refrigerator, and then you can decide, oh, they've got eggplants. Let me go to Bragtown or whatever. There you go. So it's all there, right there on the word page. Go to DurhamSkywriter.com, go to the word page, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now let's see if there are any classes for the budding entrepreneurs in our local area. Durham Tech Small Business Center is downtown at, let me see if I memorized it correctly, 701 West Main Street. Let me see if I'm right. Yes, 701 West Main Street on the second floor. They have classes in person, none this week, but they usually do have classes in person every now and then. And then I'd like to list the classes that are being offered across the state. They're totally free and they're live. You can ask questions and everything. So let's see, today's the 24th. Oh, here's a class. This one is at 2 o'clock. So you can go ahead and sign up for this as soon as possible. Finding your customers where your audience is hiding. Are they hiding now? Okay, so that's going to be from 2 until 4. Here's another one. The Wix Accelerator Series Part 3. Launch your small business website with confidence. Even though it's Part 3, they usually catch you up with Parts 1 and 2 very quickly. And Wix is a drag and drop website builder app. And I actually use that to put together the Durham Skywriter. So if you want to see what a Wix website looks like, you can go to DurhamSkywriter.com. Okay, oh, here's another one. From 6:30 until 8, Tax Talk. Tax rules for independent consultants. Interesting. Okay, so that must be a different type of business as opposed to like retail and whatnot. So you can find out all about that this afternoon or this evening at 6:30. Now let's check with Legal Aid of North Carolina, see if they have any workshops. Their next workshop is Thursday. Okay, SNAP 101. So we'll remember that on Thursday. And now let's scroll down and check with SCORE, Service Corps of Retired Executives. There's lots and lots more of listings on this page, but there are just a couple that I like to mention almost every day. So let's see, SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have mentors. So if you're looking to start a business, you can meet with a mentor. They can help guide you. So their next workshop isn't until Wednesday. It's all about marketing. Okay, cool. Let's go to the to your health page. Let's do that. And there are some research studies that you can participate in. Help local universities, app builders, scientists, researchers, etc., etc. And usually they're putting together different services, different programs, different apps, different things to help people with their basic health. And each study is very particular. Like there's one dealing with sleep difficulties. A lot of people who are caregivers know what I'm talking about. If you have dementia or Alzheimer's, a lot of times your loved ones with Alzheimer's or dementia, they can't sleep at night, and they keep everybody awake. And that's really, really frustrating. So they have a sleep study to see if they can figure out how to help them through music. So if you're a caregiver, maybe you and your loved one, they have to be age 60 plus, you can take part in this study and get some help and a gift card to show their appreciation in your participation. There's other studies, ECU, they want to know how people with dementia, how they're doing in terms of they're being served by the medical profession, whether they're happy with their services that they're receiving. There's one on stress. There's one on how your brain works on while enjoying desserts. I guess they want to know that. Oh, William is saying happy 12/12. It is 12/12 where the time is the same number. Thank you, William. It is 12/12. Now, Saturday, William was real clever, super clever. For the first time ever, he made the announcement twice because the show was at 10 o'clock on Saturday, so he announced when the numbers were in reverse at 10:01 and then again at 10:10. So big thumbs up to William. Very, very clever man. Okay, so anyway, those are the studies. There's a lot of different studies I'm always adding. In fact, I just got a handful of flyers regarding even more studies, and I will be adding them real soon, as soon as possible. Now, I want to check for the blood drives because you can literally save lives by donating blood. So the American Red Cross, their next blood drive is Thursday. Okay, so we'll check back on Wednesday. So we'll announce that on Wednesday's show. Blood Connection, they do the same thing. Their next blood drive is Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we'll make that announcement. But I can tell you about the HELP program, the Health Equipment Loan Program, which is at 4206 North Roxborough Street. Basically what they do is run by the county, run by Project Access. So they take donations of things like walkers, all the different types, with and without wheels, with and without seats, wheelchairs, canes, crutches, things to help you in the bathroom, like the raised toilet seats and the what do you call it, the transfer benches, so you can transfer from your wheelchair into the bathtub. So if you no longer need these items, if you have any of these items, then you can make a quick donation to the HELP program. They would love to receive it. They'll clean it up, repair as necessary, totally disinfect, and then they loan them out for 3 months at a time. Totally free. It's great for people who don't have a lot of money or insurance. And you might already know wheelchairs cost a fortune. And if you don't really need one for your whole lifetime, maybe you had an injury, just got out of a hospital or whatever, and you know you're not going to need a wheelchair forever, then yeah, borrow one for 90 days. And that should really, really help. Even if you need to buy or rent one, why not use one for free for 3 months while you're looking for the best one or putting in papers to try to get one. If you don't have a lot of money, try to get one like a discount or some other way. So there you go. Oh, they're only open 2 days a week, by the way. So they're open tomorrow. They're open on Tuesdays from 10 until 2, and then on Fridays from 1 until 5. That address again is 4206 North Roxborough Street. And if you're driving down North Roxborough Street and you're going north and you're looking over to the right, you'll notice at the top of one of the buildings, it says Project Access. It's in small letters, and you might not even notice it, but that's where they are. All right, let me go to the top of the page. Let's click on the big blue Health Events button and see if there are any health events going on today. Today's the 24th. Let's see. There is something going on today. The Prostate Cancer Support Group, they're meeting today. It's virtual, so you can click and register for that, and it is run by Duke. So that, again, is going to be from 4 until 6 on Zoom. Got the link for you. You can go ahead and register for that. All right, now let's go to the Senior Scope page and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. So today's Monday. Oh yeah, right, they're going to have a movie. So they have a theater, and on Mondays and Fridays they show movies. So today, with it being the 24th, all month it seems that they've been showing superhero movies. In the past weeks they've shown Iron Man, Captain America, Shang-Chi, And today is going to be Ms. Marvel. So is that, wait, Marvel. Who is Ms. Marvel? That's one superhero I am not familiar with. Next week is going to be Doctor Strange. I remember Doctor Strange. He wore this huge collar with his cape and all that sort of thing. Ms. Marvel, though. Maybe I need to go see the movie. Okay. Anyway, Ms. Marvel is going to be shown today. Now, what they do at 12:30, they have a movie chat first for people who love to talk about movies. Then they actually show the movie at 1. Oh, Barb is listening while working. Okay. Do you want me to stop by the studio today? Sure, if you have time. If it's not, I know you're busy, but sure, feel free to drop by. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that lady, that AI lady that I told you about, she has a new video out, by the way. And it's very interesting. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but I didn't watch the whole thing because I've been kind of busy myself. But sure, if you have time, that would be awesome. Okay, so the Ms. Marvel movie starts officially at 1, and they usually give away free popcorn, just to let you know. Advanced watercolor at 1, and the Lifeline Dancers at 3:30. Oh, I have this in the wrong order. Bible study, that's at 12:45. I'll have to move that down. Let me jot that down. Bible study, yeah. I have that... I have that before the movie, and this should be after. Okay, now tomorrow morning, they're going to have Seniors on the Move line dancing at 8:35. Nice to start the day off with some good line dances. Just Ask George. He can handle all of your tech questions. You can even bring your gear, like your iPad or whatever. He could help teach you how to use it, or if you have a question about what is Bluetooth, how do I find apps, whatever, yeah, he can help you with that. So that will be from 9 until 11 in the computer lab tomorrow. Take Off Pounds Sensibly at 9:30. Yoga Your Way at 10. That one's going to be live on the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page. Keep It Moving, gentle exercise at 10. Belly Dance for Fitness at 11:30. Crocheting Club at noon, and Pinochle at noon. Now, the Pinochle, that's all afternoon because they're open late. They're open all the way until 7 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, let's look for the special events. Let's see. Ooh. If you can get down there in 10 minutes, you can really enjoy Senior Legal Advisor, where Rick Messimer, he's so knowledgeable and really fun to talk with. He always talks about legal issues, great interest to seniors. So that's going to be today from 12:30 until 1:30. You might want to rush down there real quick because he does this, usually it's on the last. Well, this is not the last Monday. It's actually the second to the last. Maybe I should say 4th, but it's definitely usually on a late Monday. So that's going to be today. So you might want to meet Rick Messimer today. So rush down there, 406 Rigsby Avenue. They have their own parking lot. There you go. Now tomorrow, is that tomorrow? Oh, that is not tomorrow. Okay. Is that it? I guess that's it. Well, I do have time to tell you that JFK Towers is now a Durham Center for Senior Life satellite. They're at 4900 North Roxborough Road. And just like with the downtown center, free membership, free parking. It's great. So tomorrow, Coffee and Community at 8:30. Travel Tuesday at 9:30. Cardio and More at 10:30. Congregate Meal, which is free lunch, at 11:30. And Bingo at 12:30. All right. Now, let me tell you about the Little River Senior Center. They are independent and located at 8305 North Roxborough Road. Now, this is in Bahama, which is, it's in Durham County, but it's like a town or village or township. I'm not sure what the legal term is, but they're north of us. And it just said Barb Tomlin is now connected and in the green room. I just want to remind you, you can always drop by. You don't need permission from me. If you want to come on camera and tell people about a special event or just hang out, do what Barb just did. Click on that link on the Durham Skyrider Facebook page. I'll see you up here backstage, and I'll bring you on after I do the weather. Okay, now let's hop right on over to the last page that we will be visiting. There are more pages, of course, but I just like to just touch on just certain pages in respect of your time because it is the lunch hour. So today's the 24th. Let's see. Oh, the Parktown Food Hub. They're giving away free groceries today. Now this time it's by appointment only. So write to parktownhub@gmail.com, and then you could set a very quick appointment to choose the food that you take home to your family today. They'll be giving away food from 4:30 until 5:30. So it might not be too late. I don't know if it is or not, but definitely write to them. If you need food, if you're struggling, don't be ashamed at all. I mean, people are there to help, and they love it. So let them know that you need some food. So they'll be giving away the food at the Parkwood UMC, which is at 5123 Revere Road. Communities in Partnership at 101 South Driver Street. They are offering an extreme hip-hop dance class. That's going to be this evening from 6 until 7. It's free admission. Now, when you get there, you'll see that it was a fire station at one time, so there's only a couple of parking spaces. If they're taken, then just park across the street. And a big thumbs up to Communities in Partnership. I saw in the news where they got the okay to purchase that building. That building was owned by the city, maybe the county. I think the city, I'm not sure. Anyway, it was a fire station. But they just got the okay to purchase that building. Big thumbs up. I think that is incredible. And they're preparing to teach a lot of different classes because I saw some giant refrigerators in there. So I think they're going to be teaching us about food prep and other classes. I'm trying to connect them with a couple of entities. Anyway, big thumbs up. Communities in Partnership. Yes. Oh, did I tell you the time of the class? It's from 6 until 7. Okay. Young crafters ages 5 to 18 are invited to Angela's free R&B's jewelry making class. That's going to be from 6 until 7:30 at the IR Home Senior, also known as Campus Hills, Recreation Center at 2000 South Austin Avenue. The Hayti Heritage Center's Heritage Rhythms African Dance class. That is this evening from 6:30 until 8. This is on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood, upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium. The class fee is $10, and you can get your ticket in advance if you like. Now, it looks like the adult roller skating lessons are back. Now that the end of summer has been celebrated over the weekend. Wheels Durham, the roller rink at 715 North Hoover Road. They're bringing back the adult roller skating lessons for those who are age 18 plus and maybe always want to learn how to roller skate, but you were shy. You didn't want people to see you fall. Fall all you want. So the lessons are tonight from 7 until 8. Admission is $15. That includes the skate rental, which is awesome. Then I have a link so you can see the Wheels schedule and you can get your ticket in advance. Now the skating lessons are followed by newbie night. So maybe you don't take the class. Maybe you think you know the basics and you just want to practice. And again, you can fall all you want because no one under the age of 18 will be there to point and laugh. So you get to skate all you want from 8 until 11. Admission is $13 for that skate session. And that includes the skate rental, which is super awesome. Now tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics for your pets. That will be tomorrow. Actually, they do it on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, morning and afternoon spots are open. Give them a quick call. I've got the phone number right there. Give them a quick call, set that appointment, bring your pet in, along with $10 exact change, cash only, and get that taken care of. Now, tomorrow, the East Regional Library at 211 Lick Creek Lane, they'll be having the over 50 crowd, and that's for people who are older than 50 years old. And basically, you hang out, talk about stuff. They have free coffee, free tea. It's very relaxing, very welcoming. And just go there, relax, and talk to some older folks about whatever you like. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday, which means New Visions of Africa restaurant will be giving away groceries tomorrow. And that will start at 12:30. Usually they're out there for a couple of hours, just while supplies last. They're right next door to W.D. Hill at 1306 Fayetteville Street, and you can park in the W.D. Hill Rec Center's parking lot. Now, that little street that you usually turn down off of Fayetteville to go into the parking lot is probably still closed. They're replacing some giant pipes or something. So just go just north of there and turn on Umstead and then go around that way. I think that's it. Oh, for those of you Christian faith leaders, there's going to be a pastor's lunch tomorrow. It's hosted by Tri-West Network at 1 o'clock at Chubby's Tacos, 4711 Hope Valley Road in the Woodcroft Shopping Center. Of course, you pay for your own lunch, but you'll be meeting with other Christian leaders about, I guess, about your church and about whatever you want to talk about. Ooh, and tomorrow is the free community meal at Elizabeth Street, UMC. I always look forward to that. That's at 6 o'clock. I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Okay, we put this down here. Oh, and Barb is saying, awesome. Oh, okay. Curious about the video. Yeah, I didn't get to see the whole thing because I was rushing out the door. Sometimes I have a video running while I'm getting everything together, and then I have to run out. Anyway, let us check the weather, shall we? Okay, it is. Oh, it doesn't feel that hot. Okay, it's 84. It's sunny. And the high today will be 87. Okay, so summer's still with us. I'm happy about that. I do like to try to stretch it out as long as possible because I think summer, would I say that's my favorite season? Well, I like spring too because that means I get to visit my folks in Chicago. But I do like summer. I do like hot weather. So today's high will be 87. Tomorrow, the high will be 85 and sunny. Now for the rest of the week, it's a little iffy. Looks like there's a chance of rain every day starting Wednesday. Wednesday will be 87 with a 40% chance of rain, which means it's going to be awfully, awfully humid. So, anyway, that's it. High of 87, I welcome that. Got my little ceiling fan on right now, in fact. Okay, Barb wants to join us, so, okay, I got you now, let's see. Okay. Now, here we go. This is going to be real smooth. Watch. Okay, watch. Yes. Barb, what's new? Welcome.
Howdy. I'm
Howdy indeed.
I was glad that worked. I'm actually testing out my wireless audio because, well, for just listening because I don't know about you, but I use the wired earplugs for a long time, and I started getting some static for the first time in the last couple days. So I switched to the wireless, and it sounds. I mean, it's better.
You sound really good too.
Well, the audio where I'm speaking, the output is coming from my Samsung mic on my laptop that I have attached to my laptop.
You sound real clear. Real clear.
Yeah, but the hearing part is especially much better
Now, I'm
for
curious
for
about that,
me.
Barb, because a couple of times I have tried to use my wireless, what do you call those, earbuds.
Earbuds,
And
yeah.
both times, people in the audience said there's echoes and all kinds of problems, and so I
Well,
said,
it could have to do with settings overall in whatever live application that you're using. I
"Hmm,
mean, that's one of the things. It's oftentimes when you get used to using one way with certain tools, you've got that in your mind, and then you switch for the first time and you get the setting just a wee bit wrong on the input and cause the audio to take place. More often than not, I've found that it's because we have another browser window open.
oh yeah, that can happen too." Well, did you
Yeah.
check on the echo reduction?
I never, when I came in here now,
This is
it came
perfect.
in automatically. So I've already got that set on my computer. So it didn't ask me that within the EVMux
Hmm.
application. No, I'm
Okay.
short on time here today, but
Yeah.
I did want to just drop by and wish you a great week.
Well,
I have roofers here at my place today with the corgi kids inside. Right now they're quiet, so
okay.
that's good. I do have the door closed to my office,
Well,
but
it's
I
funny.
wanted to thank. Sorry.
I was going to say it's funny you mentioned that because a friend of mine was there's a lot of building going on
Right.
in the neighborhood of a friend that I have, and he was saying that he was watching the roofers, and he said he was listening for the doo-doo-doo, the static sound that they make,
Mm.
and he said they're not supposed to do less than four, and he says if they do less than four, they're not doing a good job. So I don't know.
I I don't know either, girl. I always know I feel better after just checking in on you each day.
Oh, well, thank
And
you.
two old timers, keeping
Yeah.
at it
Well,
for sure.
the
But
weather,
today I have
weather's
a
good.
meeting. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run over you.
No, no, that's okay. You said you have a meet. What kind of meeting?
I have a meeting at 11, so I have to cut it short, and I know how we can get to talking and
Yeah.
take off. So I do want to talk to you more about, that AI video that you mentioned
Hmm.
earlier during your live cast today. I'd love to do that and maybe get a little bit more organized about my AI contributions because I
Hmm.
firmly believe that we really have no choice as far as tools go. It's like, oh, you own a computer. Yeah, but I don't know how to type. I don't know, all those things. When we started out, there were people, all the objections to using the technology
Hmm.
and where we are today because I was so excited when we reached that point of where we could just search Google. It's like, did
Yeah.
you ask Google for everything? And then we got past that. But now with AI, just even before I came in here this morning, I thought, man, I couldn't live without AI because of, how using it helped me to be centered in what I had to get done today. And, just going through my work schedule and showing me how to be more productive and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
normally, if I were to, uh, before AI, I was left to hiring the service of some other professional, someone such as a life coach.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, there, I heard a tiny bit of static. I don't know where that came from.
Oh,
But if you didn't hear it, that's cool. I'm troubleshooting my gear. I have no idea, but I am troubleshooting it anyway. Just without the AI, I don't. I It's like anything new. It's more frightening when we first find it and we see all the amazing things that it can do. And
hmm.
then the next thing we're wondering about is our privacy. Is like, oh, is it going to come and get me?
Oh, yeah.
So we've lived through so much, haven't we? It's
For
like,
sure. Now,
but
now you're
sorry.
talking about AI, but I know you're ahead of most of us, almost all of us, practically all of us watching. and participating in this show. You're definitely ahead because you're a beta and you have all the
Tester.
knowledge. Yeah. But I have been watching these videos about the upcoming. I don't have access to it yet, but SIRI. They say it has ChatGPT beat. They said this new version of SIRI, you can do so much. It's so personalized, and it's so, you can talk back and forth. It will
Mm-hmm.
now have its own app, and they say it has got ChatGPT and the others totally beat, hands down.
Yeah,
And
but doesn't any new developer say that when they launch and just before they launch and their promotion is coming out? Remember, I know you as a journalist as well.
yeah, no, these are the Apple review guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so
Sure.
so
I
do
got
you,
that. I
do
got the
you
T-shirt a long time ago.
so do you agree? Can you give us a
No, well,
oh
come see, come saw. I'm just going to, because it gets back to the corporations themselves, and I can't do a deep dive on that at the moment. But it's for all of us, and particularly you and I are U.S. citizens, and understanding how the economy works in our country and what influences it. You know, we uh, we really have to let it just take it easy, let it play out a bit before
yeah,
we'd, do something wild. But
okay.
I do believe that usage of AI is here to stay. I have chosen to stick with it as the priority.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, ChatGPT is my priority, but I have, caught, I have other AI applications that I do use. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, start in one place, master it, and then move to the next. And I just wanted to thank you so much for joining my school community,
Oh,
Patricia.
yeah, I did.
Uh, it's so special, and I want to make sure I don't embarrass you or anything, because I would like to tell others about you in that community. And of course, it's private, as you know, in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to actually, do a better introduction. And I do think that as far as the community aspect goes, that the combination of it and our play on Facebook is really going to be the best alternatives in this 365 days ahead of us. And for the first time since um, 2009, I'm thinking that
Mm-hmm.
Meta has really got to up its game to stay where it is. Um, and it's all about our why for being here. I mean, your attention is on the folks in your community, nearby surrounding area,
Mm-hmm.
and you've had your why figured out a long time, and and everybody can count on you to be there. But there's more people in the world that are scattered versus being focused
Yeah,
than ever before.
for
I
sure.
mean, it's like, what should I do? What should I do? Is the sky falling? And all of that, all of those things. So that meeting that I have to go to is with the developers, and seeing what's in store. Because I wondered, have you used the Facebook forums at all?
The forms, no.
Okay, it's a Meta application that is for your mobile devices, and
Oh,
it is the alternative to groups, on Facebook. But my issue is for the first time in my life, I find that my eyes are failing me, my body's failing me, and so forth. And I just can't work from my phone that much. And I'll bet that you have more of your listeners who are over 50 that are saying, hey, wait a minute, I've got to have things that are tools to use that are in tune with what's happening with me physically.
mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be very interesting to see how things play out. We've got kids focused on going back to school now. Some of them have
Yeah,
already started,
yep.
and so it's going to be crazy.
I'm trying to get my sister, who's a couple of years older, and she actually has had that surgery. Was it cataract surgery?
Uh
And
huh.
so she does absolutely everything on her phone. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
it to switch over to a tablet because even when my phone rings, my little iPad rings too. Sometimes I answer the phone on my iPad, and
Yeah.
when I'm looking stuff up, I don't look up anything on my phone anymore at all because it's just so little. And I'm trying to get
Yeah.
older folks to realize these tablets are amazing. And in fact,
Yes,
on
I
YouTube,
agree.
they're talking about how Walmart has a tablet for $97.
Really. Hmm.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna have
so,
to check that out. I
yeah,
mean,
and even
This is the time of year when Amazon has its big blowout too. It has
oh,
one that
mhm.
so it'll be interesting over these next few weeks to see what's ahead. But I'm excited. I'm excited to still be here, still in the game, and I
Yeah,
also appreciate you being, part of my, stepping into my ballooning communities and being part of my
yeah,
ballooning family too. It's just
indeed.
cra- crazy times that we're living in.
And it's fun
So,
talking with you and observing what you put out because you are, as far as I know, of everybody I know, you're ahead of the game and ahead of all of us. And so it's interesting to see and read and hear things from your perspective because even though I mean I've been online for some years now, I've never been a the only time I was a beta tester was for Periscope. Other than that, I've
oh, remember Alex on Periscope? Do you
yeah,
remember that Oh gosh, that guy was so handsome. He followed us to Blab. Do you remember? He
yeah,
was like the guy you follow.
there were two, right? There was an English Alex and a German Alex.
He was just so handsome. I never did figure out what he sold, but he had the most magnetic smile I've ever come
Was it
across.
the English one? Was it?
Oh, I'll have to, well, again, from memory, I'll have to figure that one out, but I know he was the one and he was just such a gentleman. And
Oh,
all
was
the
it
ladies, of
German?
course, loved him. I mean, he was, young enough to be my son, that kind of thing.
Yeah, actually, the English one became quite the what's that term? Cautionary tale. He got so enamored of being online and being a the word influencer I don't think had even been invented yet. But he got
Mhm.
so caught up in becoming because he became popular so fast. I mean, he would
Mhm.
come on and he'd have thousands of viewers. It got to his
Yeah, that's
I think it went to his head. I think it from my observation, it broke up his relationship. Um, it actually, how can I put this? Watching what being super viral online really let me know it's not something that you necessarily want, and certainly not quickly,
yeah.
because it
I
totally,
would
yeah, it messed up his whole life.
I would have to Alex Friedman. I can't remember
Pettit
for
was the
sure, but
English one.
or Pettit. Let's see. Well, I'd have to research it, but I
Okay.
definitely remember that smile. But he did. He really attracted, and he went on Blab where we and I, initially, where you and I and so many of our friends uh, initially connected via audio and video,
Okay.
and he was extremely popular, and I think he did fall off, and that's why your other connection, what you were sharing, it might be the same one. I have no idea. But
They,
anyway,
yeah.
I will come back, and I wanted that permission before I started getting very active and saying anything about you in there
Oh, no
because
worries.
I
Yeah.
truly treasure our connection,
Oh, for
and
sure.
I watched our biz chicks the episode today, and
Excellent.
Francine and we're in there, and I thought, it's amazing because we're so scattered all around, but we're able to connect this way, and I'm so
They're,
grateful
they're,
for
they're
that.
steady though. I mean, another thing that
Yep,
they
you
do,
bet.
one thing I do admire about the Biz Chicks, they are steady every day doing their show. but they've also branched out. Now I think they live in San no Sacramento, Sacramento,
Mm-hmm.
California. So they have branched out on certain, I think Mondays, they do something live in their community. I think at their branch library or something. So they have like these
In
live,
their community.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
That is a winning combination. That'd
indeed.
be great if you could latch on to something like that. Maybe we get you a sponsor or something. After I mean,
That would be kind of cool. I don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know how much marketing background you have, but you're an amazing journalist and you're an amazing storyteller.
Oh,
And so that would be something to think about in the weeks ahead. I'm going to have to leave, but I
oh, yeah, your
want
meeting's
to.
in 12 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay, Barb.
yeah.
I'll
So
see you.
I
See you.
better get my act together, but thank you so much. I'll join you again when I can. I've
Absolutely.
finally figured out that you're live at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, my time. So I have to,
Okay.
I have to write that down, and the earliest I can join you is 10:30 a.m. if I
Yeah.
stop by. So I put that in my daily habits file.
Thank you.
So
And 8
maybe I
o'clock
could
on
do
Saturday.
better. Yeah. Okay, I'll catch you later. Have a
Okay,
great
Barb.
day.
Take care. Okay, bye bye. Awesome. Love it when Barb drops by. You can drop by too. I do this every day that I can. There are some days when I can't because I have a lot going on. Sometimes I have to be somewhere, and that conflicts with my schedule. Um, one of several things can happen. I can pre record the show. I have done that. I can do the show early. I've done that as well. And I hate skipping doing the show, and that has happened as well, sadly. But yeah, whenever I'm on, you can always click on that link. It's a different link every day, and I always post the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page, even though it's airing right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and LinkedIn. Later uploaded to Blue Sky and X Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter X. Yeah, Twitter X. Twitter X. I like that, Twitter X. So, but the link is only on Facebook, and that's to keep all of us safe because sometimes, let's just say, it keeps everybody safe. That's all I need to say. But anyway, have a beautiful day. Let me check that weather one more time because I know the temperature's increasing by the second. Now it's 85 degrees. Today's high is going to be 87, and it looks like we're going to have a totally sunny afternoon, which I love. So let me make sure, let's see, I'm doing the show live. It looks like all week I'll be able to do the show live. Let me know if you want me to do the Bull City Hangout from your, like if you have a coffee shop or something. I would love to. That would be so fun. So anyway, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Let me line up my outro. There it is. So I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao for now.